Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Emily, and in today's video I will share with you two projects that I created that are in 3D, which is super cute if you like to gift them. So first off, I am using the very cute party box slash mini album, and I think that this would be so cute to create a mini album with. I decided to go ahead and try to create like a bag with it. I thought that would be cute, so that was what I did. So you can see this bottom part is actually included in the die set, so that is what I used for the bottom part, but it was a little bit too long for my strips. I thought this would be cute too, but you can see here I actually decided to go ahead and take away a bit out of the bottom to fit the box making strips that Scrap Diva released. I think it's a couple of years ago. So you can see I'm just doing that and taking away a little bit of it. So you can definitely do this bigger and leave that, but if you like to use the box making strips, this was the way I went about to create this. And then I could attach this one more time, and now it fitted so nicely with the box making strips. So I hope that makes sense. So I cut a little bit off, and here is the strips that I have been talking about, and I took the smaller one, the wide smaller one, and to make this not be too long I needed to custom make this one as well. So I will take off three of these sort of teats or whatever we're gonna call them, and I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. It was super easy to do with my cutter. And then I can go ahead and attach this down to the inside of our bag, and now everything will come together super nicely. So I'm just gonna fold on all of these to make it easy to just hold it and attach everything together. Sorry, I'm sort of off camera here, but hopefully you will see what I'm doing here. I sped this up. In real time I went super sort of slow to hold this together with my liquid glue. If you use hot glue, it will go faster, but then you have less wiggle room, and I like my wiggle room, especially when I'm doing sort of round shapes into a box, because I want that time to be able to sort of move it into place where I want it to be, and looking from both sides. I hope that makes sense. So you can see here I'm just pressing it down towards my desk and using my bone folder to really press it into place, and then I can turn it over and look and see if I had it in a nice place, or if I needed to shift any of the tags to make it go in the way I want. So there we go, we have our first side attached, and then I can go ahead and attach the second side. And this usually is a little bit easier, I find, because now the shape is sort of taking itself into that shape. I probably should have attached one side at a time and not both at the same time if I would do this again. So here is how the finished project look, and I think it's so cute. In this set there is also a bow and a gorgeous tag as well. I will use both of those, and I cut it to sort of match my bag, the pattern paper on my bag itself. Here I sort of played around which way I should turn my paper to have it go nicely. You can see I'm flipping it just because I thought it looked nicer the other way. But here is it all put together, and I just used a brad, and into that hole I just stuck it. For that cute label, by the way, here is that super sweet label that I know I will be using beyond this project so much. It's really gorgeous. I will have a tag on top of this, so I created it using that little tag or frame or whatever we're gonna call it. I cut it out of gold paper, and the sentiment comes from the baking words, I believe, or the beach words, maybe the beach words number 3, Bon Voyage. I think that's the one. I could be wrong though, so I'm a little bit unsure. Sorry about my voice. And of course I needed some dimension for having it on top of this. Look how cute that fitted right there. and the bow on the other side. So cute. I can't wait to give this away to somebody. Yeah, the Beachwords number 3 I used. So cute, love it. I think it turned out so cute, and I can't wait to see what you guys create with this little cute party box / mini album. Really nice. I enjoy this so much. So for the second sort of gift making 3D project that I created, I had this really tall take out dinner box, and I had to do some creative cutting with this because I had to run it through my standard machine once and then shift it on the bottom plate and then run it through the top part of these. So that is how I managed to take these through my standard machine. But if you have a bigger machine, that would definitely be easier. But you definitely can use a standard machine also, so I just wanted to point that out. I cut 2 of each. There is 2 main dies in this, and I cut 2 of each. And you can see I'm starting to attach this one. For the second one with that sort of bottom part, I decided to go ahead and cut that away so that it was easier to attach. I hope this makes sense. So I'm just doing it like this. I could have saved the down part and have it underneath the box if I would like. And then I could just use some decoration pieces to have on top. But I didn't do it for today's project. So now when all of the sides are attached, I will go ahead and attach them together. And I spent quite a lot of time doing this because it was such a large box that I really needed to be careful and look so that none of the sides started coming undone. And I used my bone folder. That is the trick for me, to just press the adhesive into place. And since this box now is so big, it was actually hard to fit on screen because my camera is not sort of movable. I have it in a setting above my desk. I actually have it sort of screwed down to one of my shelves underneath my workspace. So that is why I can't move it too high up. And yeah, I can't film exactly everything that went on here, but you get an idea. So I'm sorry that I'm a little bit off camera, but you can see I decorated all of the sides with this really pretty flower pattern paper. And I love that I cut the box itself out of some cardstock that is having color to both the inside and outside. I think the blue wasn't my first choice. I probably should have used another cardstock that matched with the blue a little bit better. But I had no flower that was in this perfect shade of coral together with the blue. So I did the best of the situation because I loved the paper in the background so much, and also this flower paper. But it's not my favorite. If I would change something, that would probably be it. Here's the handle, and of course I used some pattern paper to decorate it as well. And for this, I believe that this is a mechanism that would make this be shut, because I haven't seen this put together before I created this project. So I just looked at all of the dies and sort of tried it out until I was happy. So I think that turned out quite nice, but I'm unsure. So please leave a comment down below in the comment section if you know exactly where that piece were supposed to be going. I created a little tag for my takeout box, and it just says sun and has some flowers. The leaves comes from the perfect flower set. It's the perfect flower leaves. I love them so much. The sun comes from, I think, the Beachwords number 2. And the shabby chic flowers are numbers 2, and the long label set I used for the tag itself. And I just tied it with some ribbon, and that finished my project for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video of how I created 2 3D projects and got inspired to create something. I will have links down below for the products that I used in this video, as well as my 10% off coupon code if you are shopping at Diva. Until next time, I hope you have a great day. Bye!